Hey guys, HappyCattyCrypto here and welcome back to the channel. So if you're new here and you're just tuning into this content for the first time, drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment on the way out, hit the notifications bell to stay informed. So during this video, I will be showing off the algorithm that we use a lot of the time during the BTC speech and what we're going to be sort of talking about on those points. Links to that in the description for all of the people that keep asking. It is still 20% off for life. That is going to be going up soon. I assume it would happen around all of everything going crazy. So get involved with that before that offer runs out. 20% for life if you get involved now. So BTC in itself is looking very, very sketchy. It's in a phase of what is known as chop solidation. And some of the more key players in the space, some of those who really pride themselves on their technical analysis, are all saying the same thing. We're going to be going through this phase of chop solidation up until the point of around September. And they're saying things are going to go historically and start to move up around October time and eventually going parabolic. And what you need to do in times like this, instead of looking at all of this negative news, just look at what BTC is doing, understand the structure and understand where you are in this market. Because if you can play things right, you can find those two gem meme coins that really haven't exploded yet. They're still new to the scene. And in my opinion, these things are still in a micro cap stage. So let's move forward and talk about BTC before we jump into these two meme coins. So we currently have a bit of an inverse cup and handle going on here. As you can see, the cup here possibly coming down onto this 52k trend line. This is what I've been talking about since the video I dropped around this area, saying that we are in for a bit of a bloodbath. So we could get a bit of a bounce followed by a bit of a reduction coming just below that 48k mark to eventually come up and go absolutely parabolic. So that is kind of my thesis of what's going on. I think we're in for a little bit more danger. I think we could go up a little bit here, see a bit of short-term relief, but inevitably come down. Of course, I could be totally wrong and this thing could absolutely just shoot off to the moon. But what I'm trying to do is figure out where I belong in this market. So let's take a look at this article, which just quickly, here are the top 10 meme coins to watch this May. And you've got your Shibs in there, you've got your Doge, you've got all of the sort of meme coins that have really exploded already, like Pepe, Floki, Bonk. And honestly, there are gains to be made, right? But if you're looking for a 1000x gem to kind of buy now and work your way up to that Floki stage, to that Bonk stage, to that Shib stage, you're going to be looking for two contenders in the meme sector that really stand out. Not just with what they're doing, but their branding. Branding's so important in an attention market. And then more importantly, Solana is what is going to be hot during this parabolic run for meme coins. And honestly, just seeing what happened last time with that decent run up to 72,000, we saw a substantial move from a lot of different meme coins. Now, like I was saying, these are the two that I'm kind of dollar cost averaging into. Every time there's a decent dip, I'm adding to my long-term bag, but I've also got a short-term bag on MEXC that I use to dip in and out of. And obviously I have the trust wallet for things I'm holding more long-term. So let's take a look at Ponky. Ponky's really interesting. I've been covering this since around $5 million market cap and it's at $77 million market cap now. So you can see how well this has been performing. And yes, it's just a meme coin. It has no use. It has no real purpose, intention, roadmap. It's just a degenerate meme coin and it's not taking itself seriously. But the thing it does take seriously is its social media presence, be it on Twitter, be it on TikTok, Instagram, wherever. If you search just certain little keywords now, when you're searching for GIFs, you'll be presented with a Ponky GIF. And it's kind of like what Pudgy Penguins did, right? You've got Pudgy Penguins itself, this NFT project, and then they've got their toy franchise, the plushies. But on top of that, if you search for a penguin GIF, the likelihood is you're going to be presented with a Pudgy GIF. And even my friends and family have used those penguins in different chats, and in my work groups, I've seen Ponky GIFs being used, and people don't even know what crypto is. So it's very interesting to see where Ponki's going to go. Like I said, this thing's been moving in a rather predictable manner. So if we take a 4-hour look at this thing and we say to ourselves, where are we? Well, we could possibly be in another area where we could see a bit of a cup again and then a higher push each time. The only thing that makes me think this thing's primed to go parabolic and really go parabolic is because whenever everybody has had something and we all kind of agree on consensus it's going to play out the same again, the more people that agree, the less likely something opposite is supposed to happen, and the probabilities of chance and causation of effects. But what I'm saying here is Ponki's got a serious amount of potential, whether if you're looking for a short-term play of a couple 100%, or if you're looking for one of those more longer-term plays of a 1000x gain. And I really think to myself, Ponki's doing it right. This thing's got the potential to be the next SHIB, to be the next bonk, to be the next whiff, it's got the power behind it. And more importantly, it's got the community. And as much as they're all memers and degens, I actually love the community. I love the way they've gone about everything. I love how energetic they are at all times. Even when there's sales coming in, they're still happy to be there. And they're all having fun. And I think that really attributes to everything. And then more importantly, it is a Solana based meme coin. So these meme coins, they do start as meme coins, right? But you start as 1, you move to 2, you end up as 3, and your goal is to get to 4, right? And 4 being a more serious product. And hey, maybe they push out some kind of like silly metaverse or silly game, or I don't know. I don't know what these people are thinking, but I'm not involved in it because of that. I've seen the power, I've seen the potential. And I think this is definitely something, if you're looking to add to your more long-term play, just throwing a couple $100 into a few things, Ponki's definitely worth a sniff. So let's move forward to the next coin, which is another Solana meme coin. And this one is When. Now, I've been trading When since it was a very, very low market cap. Since it was around a $2 million market cap, I was involved in this. And I've just been riding it all the way up. No emotional ties, just getting in at those highs and getting back in at those lows. And something I find really predictable is how good our algorithm is at figuring out where the good buys and where the good sells are in this structure. As you can see, we've had 4 decent dollar cost average markers coming in. We've got 2 here and we've got 2 here. So what you would really, and your brain would like to make you see, is that these would all be bullish markers and you would think, oh, this is really good. But what you would rather see is actually some bearish markers, because this lets you know others are fearful. And when others are fearful, the smart money is getting very greedy. So as you can see here, I've got 3 buy-in points using these dollar cost average signals, and I'll ride this back up like I have done before, and I'll keep playing this out. And you can make like 100, 200, 300% gains. But once again, right, I've got a short-term bag, and then on Trust Wallet, I've got a long-term bag. So When's actually a little bit more serious than just the meme coin. It's not just the cute cat. They don't just have the cute little astronaut cat branding. They're working on domains. So you'll have like, it would be like HappyCatty.when, like the ETH domains that were made available. They're working on something like that at the moment. And I think that's kind of helping with this price movement at the moment. But once again, this is a micro cap. All of these different coins, right, have the chance of actually going parabolic, doing what SHIB did, like 1.2 million% overnight. I think that happened. So anything can happen during these parabolic runs. But what you don't want to do, right, is start getting involved in these things way, way, way later down the line. Because if you just throw $100 in now, that $100 could end up as like $100,000 or $200,000. And it's all, for me, I'm involved in crypto every single day. For someone who just comes in, checks YouTube videos here and there, looks into their wallet each day, holding must be so easy for you, because I'm always looking at my money going up, then going down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And honestly, it's painful sometimes. And then I think to myself and my friends who go away for like months at a time, then come back and they've made a couple $100,000 in profit, and it was just effortless. They were away on holiday having the best time of their lives. So hopefully we can all get to that range and sort of be there. But When and Ponki are definitely 2 coins I'm dollar cost averaging into, just merely on the branding, on the community, on the energy, and all based on historical information around Solana and the meme coins. So something that has happened recently is a bit of an exodus from Solana with all of the different stakers. I think this is a good thing. When you see an exodus of current investors, they'll leave. You'll retain a decent amount of those current investors anyway. And then that opens up the door for new investors, for people to buy in at that price. And then they see that as the low, the normal, the floor. That's kind of where they got in, and that's what they value their coins at. So in theory, it pushes everything up over time. I think Solana is going to be making some serious headwind during this parabolic run. So we'll have to see what happens. But guys, that's all I've got for you there. Links to all of the different things, like I said, about the indicator. If you're not into indicators, you're not good at driving fast cars, for example, and you would rather have someone drive the fast car for you, we have our Patreon. And then in our Patreon, we do a $2,000 giveaway to 2 people each month. And guess what? There's only 40 members in my Patreon. So you have a really high chance of getting it. And the membership is peanuts in comparison to the alpha calls we provide, that giveaway, and all of the other different things we give you access to. So check it out if that's something for you. Check the indicators out. And other than that, guys, if you've got LUNC, consider staking with us on the LUNC chain. If you don't have LUNC, consider getting involved with some LUNC. Buy some, stake a little bit, and see how juicy the rewards are there, getting LUNC and USTC on top of that. And then more or less in the future, as more projects launch on the LUNC chain and more coins launch, they can contribute to the Oracle pool, which would contribute to your possible rewards. So it becomes a fruitless endeavor of endless possibilities. Guys, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.